the same time, but it makes more sense if you can see it. So it says wow, pow, or POW, mo, but vow, and row. The English language is fucking weird. See, read this with no sound around you. Now you're yelling. Now you are speaking in a very structured tone. Now you're doing quote, unquote, finger gestures while talking. I tried to wind the cord around the pole. It got wound. I got it wound, but it was tough. The wind was too rough. It went through, but it broke and gave me a wound. The English language is dumb, son. Let's have some fun in the sun while we snack on some sunnies. We round the bound in a bind. The sounds we found were hard to find, but we dined, and Andes, undies, aunties, auroras dimmed the light. But did we win? No, we won. Whiny whiners drank winter wines, and the loser whipping whined, whopping whole cases of loft lifting lovers, loosely lounging, laughing loafs, loud lounging, long lines of lint, limey little lard lamp, laughed lines of limericks, and wandering of the rhymes, with rhythm and within, wiping whips, wimps' souls, passing plausible paced peas, plagued plows, plot pools of poles and pondering points. We lingered in the lounge of the tough troughs, plumes, ponds, grown in mounds, towns, but we meagerly read the manifold's mangy mind, dingy dinghies, two-toned, toe-to-toe, toe-to-two, topped, thrush-fetched, match cachet check, shallow and the old school shucks. Your roll soul, some moldy mole, moles, mulled minds fitting to find, grounds on the ground. Grinning, grim, grimy sin, sinful sound, since minced mice, mouse, hound, hind, hinder, linger, finger, dingy, dank, don't, dink, dorky, porky, pound, pond, pime, prime, prim, prance, prink, drink, fine, font, foul for festering festivals, fret, forlorn, fathoms, fathers, family, mothers, moms, mims, mams, Mr., minister, ministry, minuets, minutes. History, hell hath no, gosh darn, dang, dams, dames, bull stinking, balarky, Bessie, Bahram, you. Ew. Goddesses, goodness, scorned, scones, can't, scant, seen, south, sith, send, seen, simple sounds. Poke, pork, poke holes with poles, possibly, probably, pink pine, pit, right, blight, blip, blonk, blork, bows, bright boots, bouts, boats, bitter blinkers, cantankers, containers, contain, constant crackles, cranking casters, creatures, create, constant communication, conniving, could, would, will, wise, wise, kai, case, cadence, car, at, babies, ben, bees, being, been, bad, but bades, by as babes, word, dumb, stead, use ropes, roped, cords, hung, stranged, no strings, strung, strange. Strong willed minds, minded and hard to teach, 'cause taught self was thoughts, mind overflowed, floored, must be, 'cause, cause the cause isn't what you can't see. Opened eyes inside the mind, inside, not surface, not street. Deep souls bond with blend with a bliss. Ways can't be explained to the people that dismiss. Yoda speak, I do, as you too can. Johnny 5, disassemble. Do not. No stop. Duh, wall, e. We are some base loving bass fishing bastards, becomes the world beguiled buttheads. If we don't change, challenge kinds to try, trash lasts. Last chance we have, last planet we have to grab. Venus too hot, Mars too cold, Earth just right. But greed of green is so old, be bold. Don't hold bolts, the battles bolster badly drawn lines we batter. Throw the bottles down, we are in a cage of ego. But it's just a waffled, awful ego. Just let go of the Lego, my brain, be and bean, be less of a pea. Try a ton to appease, applause, applesauce, and more. Be morrow of a song, be less of the right and more of the wrong, or wait, no, that's wrong. Or is it? It belongs to it, but it's can't make sense with no dimes. I'm just a damsel in distressed, distant vessels. Where's my house and cats with the flowers for the vase? Was that too vague, or am I gagging the gorged, ghastly, ghostly, gauged, senseless sense? I miss your sense. Or wait, am I allowed? 'Cause other think that's not so. Or is it? Just think. Are the words that you say really the words you believe? Or are they conditions caught within conditioning countered into your psyche through teachers that taught from their feelings, not true, real, factual times? Mind's mind that thought their opinions were facts and finds, but just hypothesized, synthesized ideals and curious creations created with cracked foundations. What is true? What is function? What is fashionable but so forlorn? These fruits of our loins, those fruits of our loins, those that ought not be scorned. Opinions are merely inventions of the mind, which intellectual properties of you and me, yes, but theirs are ours, and they are not others to bear and not needed to be shared unless others know they are mere feelings and funded on our own fare. Is that unfair? I personally believe not, unless they are asked to be shared. No novice needs taught. Emotions and notions we think and thought of ourselves by ourselves like elves and angels, not obtuse angled devils. Facts are funded in fundamentally honest and proven truth. That's the shit we should teach to our youth. The giver is us, not another. No other can begin. We must start at the start of creation's end. Birth's the beginning, but is death truly the end? A perennial flower that dies is merely a dormant root that again will blossom at the right time. A fruit tree may produce not every year, but then when it does, the bounty is bigger and stronger, but only if the weather and farmer shows it the love and care it deserves. We are the Gaias, the fathers, the mothers, the life cyclers, the lovers. We need not heed hurt to the hearts be possesses. Not mundane, meagerly, measly, meadowed, mandated tests. Ghosts of the past need taught, not guessed, and dealt with and spoken of honestly and true. We are who we are, unique and pure. We are students and teachers. Let us not be disguised, bewildered, wild guests. No raptures, we need the books, the words, the lessons, the loves lost and the lives missed. The cursive, at times cursing curse words, can be cures for curious creative font forms, can be taught. Teach reading and language in so many forms. Emotional empathy removes uneducated apathy. Understanding mental is a broad phrase, metaphysical. Atypical people are the alchemists because CPTSD can be explained as thus. Alchemical, biological, glandular secretions create the neurological and kinesthetic physical functions that freak out the psychological ego from unconscious memories relived through the pineal gland subconscious control. Some of us, we can't learn language by just listening. We can't learn social and ethics through the phone. But those tools help solidify the stories told. They help us set the scenes in a way some can't learn because they don't know how to hear the voice in their own mind and imagine a new way. Images in the mind are the imaged images only the inner eye makes. They help us fathom the unfathomable, format the formats, and omit the vomit. The delicious cheesecakes are the roots that make us remember the lovelies and the true. Without roots, there is no grounding for your flowery home-bound bindings and times. Be you, be free, but remember everyone deserves the same fucking things. No one is better, we are all the same. One breath, one soul, one whole, one land, one earth, one planet, one universe. One, O-N-E, oxygen, nitrogen, eventually carbon, eternally, everlastingly, everything. Someday you will die and somehow someone's gonna steal your carbon. It's the turning of the century. Come with me, because we need words and musical medicine to teach the ones who need to fucking learn to read. That was written by me. Because I'm autistic and weird, and if you actually read it, you can see all the words that are exactly spelled the exact same, but I know how to say them differently, but not everybody that knows how to read can. Ha! Bye-bye.